So, I just watched The Devil's Candy, and boy, oh boy, is it bad. It's not bad in every sense of the word. I think the best way to describe this film is a beautiful, boring mess. It looks good, and by that I mean it's competently put together, but Jesus Christ is it derivative in nearly every way, and, well, it's boring. It's an hour and 20 minutes I won't get back, and amazingly, it seems to have reached real world levels of satanic conversion, because it has a 90% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes.
The fuck?
Seems everyone was blown away by the age-old horror trope of murder happens in-house, family moves to house, strange things happen.
The fuck?
I mean, I've personally seen this film at the very least 10 times across my life. How this is rated so highly is beyond me. Oh, and it goes nowhere! And is really fucking boring. And don't get me wrong, I actually like slow burn movies when there's a point, or, you know, likeable characters. The main character in this movie is some washed up middle-aged painter who looks like he hasn't taken a wash in fucking 30 years and spends half the movie topless in an effort to get every woman watching frothing in their pants. It's pathetic. It's also built into his character, if we can call it that, is the fact that he's a rocker, and so is his daughter. Is it integral to the story in any way? God no. Why would they do such a thing? It's just so that the filmmakers can play loud guitar music and have the girl receive a guitar midway through the movie as a plot device. So, anyway, let's stop the ranting and get on with the review of this big bag of crap. We open with some things which I would say is actually genuinely interesting at first glance. A man playing a guitar really, really loudly. Quite an unassuming man, to say the least. So it's one of those things that when you look at this and you see it, you do genuinely go, okay, this looks sort of new. What is going on here? I want to know more because it's not something I would expect. He's hearing voices in his head whilst looking at a specific part of the wall. The voice, we later learn, is Satan's. Yes. Satan is talking to people when they visit this one particular house. Yep, dumb as hell. So anyway, it's early morning, this guitar music is blaring out, and this man's mother comes in and unplugs the guitar. Man then murders his mother by pushing her down the stairs. So yeah, stuff we've seen before. Now this, as an opening, is alright. What's the voice? Why is it there? What is it really telling the man? Is it all in his head? Lots of things which could potentially be explored, and the movie fails to deliver on pretty much every single level. So anyway, some time moves on and we go to this family. A struggling painter, rocker guy that needs a wash, and his wife that can clearly do a lot better. I mean seriously, this guy is punching well above, and of course their daughter. They bugger off to this house because it's on the market, like every creepy horror movie. Again, what did I say? Derivative as hell. They get informed of the deaths in this house and they go back to their place to think about it, which then gives us this epic scene where the guy that needs a wash is puffing away on a spliff, trying to convince his wife to go and get a mortgage on this new house. Oh yeah, I know, great idea. Let's all get high and make financial decisions together. Look, I've got no personal issue with anyone doing what they want in their own time, but this, as a scene in a movie, is retarded. You're convincing your wife to buy this house, potentially getting yourselves in lifelong debt by getting her high. Well done, bruh! Is this how you convinced her to marry you as well? Is this how you convinced her to have your kid?
The fuck?
So anyway, they move into the house and strange things start happening. He also hears a voice. The exact same voice that the previous man was hearing. So here, in this part of the film, I'm thinking again, okay, maybe I can forgive it. Maybe we're going to get something interesting happen now. Clearly, it's not just that the guy is insane. Clearly there is a force at play here. But no. The painter heads off to his studio and proceeds to spend all night long painting the worst picture I've seen of an upside down cross. Top marks, mate. Now we know why you don't have any money. He then takes this to Belial Studios. Yes, they ham-fistedly worked the Hebrew name for Satan into the movie, and they are enthralled by this upside down cross, and it leads to an interesting interaction between a really, quite weirdly sexualized secretary where you think there might be some demonic forces at work or something, but no, again, it goes nowhere at all. So anyway, to illustrate how much of a rocker this guy is, we get the worst heavy metal score alongside this film I've heard since I watched one of Rob Zombie's movies. It is awful. And I like rock, I genuinely like metal, but this is on a whole other level of wank. So anyway, things progress from here. We see that the guy from the start of the movie is still alive. He's murdering little kids, but he's also trying to stop himself, kind of. Alongside this, we get the painter painting another piece of crap picture, and the picture is seemingly reflecting what is happening with the other dude and the kids, and potentially what will happen to his own kid. So this opens up another thing which could be interesting. Are they tied together? Is this voice working through both of them? One being made to murder people and the other made to paint crap pictures of it all? But no, this all culminates in the first guy coming to the house, trying to burn the painter's daughter alive, shoots the painter through the lung, and I'm not exaggerating, it is literally through the lung. There is even an exit wound, and he shoots the wife in the leg. And yet, when the guy drags the daughter upstairs to burn her alive, the painter is the one to go up and save her. Mate, you've been shot in the lung. You would not be able to breathe, at all, let alone in a smoky room full of fire. How are you doing this? If it was reversed and he was shot in the leg and the wife was then shot in the lung, then I would understand. But it's the wife that's handled like she's been shot in the lung, and the painter runs up to save his daughter, leading to an epic reveal of, drumroll please, fuck all.
The fuck?
The painter was seeing visions from Satan of everything that was happening with the other guy, murdering kids, and the future of his daughter being burned alive. For what reason? So he could stop it? Why? Why would Satan do this when he was clearly working through the other guy to carry out these deeds? To what end? Anyway, this movie is absolute garbage. It goes nowhere. It is derivative as hell. Like I said, if you've seen one horror movie where a family goes to a house and shit happens, then you've literally seen them all. Don't waste your time on this crap like I did. Seriously, 90% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes for a movie that goes nowhere, explains nothing, and is derivative. Personally, I'll give this a 1 out of 10. Like, it's bad on so many levels. If you've seen it, let me know down below, and if you think I'm wrong, then please tell me why, because I'm not. The fact that this has 90% on Rotten Tomatoes is beyond me. Some of the critics have rated it really, really badly, but as a general consensus, it's got 90%? Like, I'm baffled by this. There's nothing fresh in this movie at all. Were they all women? Were they liking the fact that he was topless? Like, I don't even understand. He's not even conventionally attractive, so I guess that doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's clearly not that. They just maybe they were high. Maybe the critics were high when they watched this, just like that stupid scene in the start of this movie. Maybe that's what happened. But outside of that, I've got no idea how this big old bag of fuckery has 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It just adds to that thing where you see a movie, you see the score, and you go, I do not trust that score at all. I cannot trust critics. It doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, like I said, if you've seen it, let me know down below. I would genuinely be interested to hear if you liked this movie, and if you did, why?
The fuck?
Because I can't see any redeeming qualities in this, except from the technical aspect. It looks beautiful, it is shot fantastically. But anyway, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the world of pop culture and movie news, and of course, movie reviews such as this, as well as, ones where I do like a movie. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share, because that genuinely helps me out quite a lot. And as always, guys, I've been Mr. H, and I will catch you in the next video.